Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. You know who I am, and I hate all of you. Meow.
Whoa, Susie, there's no need for you to be like that.
Well, of course there is a need for me to be like that, so there. Meow. Hi, I'm Carrie.
And I'm Humphrey. Today's Thursday, everybody. Who wants to get... Wait, man, this just ain't no fun no more. Oh, wait, I just remember. Who wants to wake up our lazy co-stars with Stormbreaker?
Humphrey!
What? You almost blew up the studio.
Oh, we can't afford to lose the studio.
Sorry.
Okay, everyone. Here's the thing. Hello and welcome to another exciting week of nerd culture.
Particularly Tolkien?
Oh, yes. Come on. Today's subject matter deals with the synopsis.
Oh.
And I will put a link to the OneRing.net's article on the synopsis in the description below.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Oh yeah, we're finally knowing what the show is about.
Yeah, I feel that because of that, nothing will tear us down. Aw, you really think so?
Oh, Loki! Ah! What are you doing here? You naughty little god!
Well, yeah, why are you here? I'm here to cause chaos.
Ah! You will not cause chaos for us! Ah!
Oh, I can, and I will. And if you think about calling that Wonder Woman person to stop me, you know, my fingers are dangerously close to the foe.
Humphrey!
What? You have hooves. I know. I still want to call her.
Wow, you meanie.
Oh, I will stop you.
So that's what we're talking about today. And both Tolkien news and the main topic combined. So, let's get started! Okay, everybody, are y'all ready for some exciting news? Yes, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Me too. Loki!
Oh, what exciting news you have. News about my show.
Oh no, Loki, it's not about you.
Yeah, come on, dude. It ain't always about you.
Okay, I have right in front of me an article from the OneRing.net.
Huh. Which we will put in the description below.
And here, let's take a look at this, shall we? Fans have waited patiently for 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, since 2018, when they made an announcement.
All right.
Yeah, it took them long enough. But besides, they were doing their own original streaming service, so we forgive them.
Yeah.
But they waited and waited to get an idea of what a new Middle Earth show will be about. And we got the answer, thanks to an incredible spy report.
Thank you, spies!
And now, the OneRing.net verified it. And here's what it is about. Amazon Studios' forthcoming series brings to screens for the very first time the heroic legends of the fabled Second Age of Middle-earth's history. This epic drama is set thousands of years before the events of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, and will take viewers back to an era in which great powers were forged, kingdoms rose to glory and fell to ruin, unlikely heroes were tested, hope hung by the finest threads, and the greatest villain that ever flowed from Tolkien's pen threatened to cover all the world in darkness. Beginning at a time of relative peace, the series follows an ensemble cast of characters, both familiar and new, as they confront the long-feared re-emergence of evil to Middle-earth, from the darkest depths of the misty mountains to the majestic forests of the elf capital of London, to the breathtaking island kingdom of Numenor, to the furthest reaches of the map. These kingdoms and characters will carve out legacies that will live on long after they are gone. Whoa, ho, 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 ho! When you put it like that, Tierra, you actually made it dramatic. Hey, come on. It took me less than a few minutes to figure it out. Okay. So, as we can see, it's gonna be about what? It's about great heroes and mystery kingdoms. Come on, everything that you want in a fantasy series. Oh yeah. And it won't be like Game of Thrones. Oh no. Ah, boo. But there will be something like that, though, in the series. So, yeah. So it's going to be thousands of years? Oh, yeah. Like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. That is terrifying. Oh, yeah. And let me tell you something. Thousands of years of Middle-earth history will be crammed into 5 episodes, 5 seasons. 5 seasons of 8 to 10 episodes. But then there are 4. Actually, we have a 2-part pilot. It's completed filming, currently in post-production. But now, let's break down the article, shall we? What about me? What about Loki? Be quiet, Loki. It's not about you. Okay. All right, Loki. Be quiet. All right. Well, for the rest of us, here's what it's about. So, what was the first part? The epic drama set thousands of years. Oh, the second age has over 3,000 years. Whoa. How are they going to cram 3,000 years to 5 seasons? You're probably going to need a 6th season to recover everything. Oh, so we've yet to talk about the ensemble cast that we were promised. Oh, don't worry. We will. So, there is a cast of characters. And so we have 4 powers. Oh, yeah. They're probably going to deal with the Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings? Oh, yeah. It's going to be the rings will be forged, okay? We can't get around that. Oh. So you're right. We can't get around that. Sauron will probably make an appearance. But his name wasn't always Sauron. It was Anator. So you're pretty sure? Well, and he was pretty proud. Like selfish pride. Selfish pride led to the downfall of Lucifer. And so selfish pride led to the downfall of Sauron. Yep. And we'll probably get to see Elrond when he was younger. Ugh. And his brother Elros? Possibly. We'll probably get to see a younger version of Galadriel. Just don't get Galadriel the ring, okay? Come on. I mean, we've seen Galadriel get that ring, and oh, it is not pretty. Yeah, you're right. So we're probably going to deal with the flooding of Numenor? Oh yeah, we will. You see, I am looking at a map of Middle Earth right here. Oh, see, there's the star-shaped island of Numenor. There's Eriador, and then there's Misty Mountains, the Rovanian, there's the Run. Look, there's even Mount Doom. But Mount Doom wasn't Mount Doom then. But what happened? There's London. And a large chunk of that was gone by the time The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings happened. Oh, okay. So, what do we have to say about that? Yeah, we all had some pretty good reactions about that. Like, I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Well, of course you can't wait to see what they come up with. Because
what? I want to see what they come up with. Look. Okay. This is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. How do we... So, this Lord of the Rings, though?
Oh, yeah. Now, we're still wondering, are they going to connect this series with the Peter Jackson movies? They better, or we will be very, 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 very angry. Oh, and according to ScreenRant.com, which we will probably link in the description.
So everybody's been speculating?
Yeah, everybody kept talking about where and when the show will take place, who's going to be featured. We talked about that a lot.
Well, we got to figure out which episodes we spoke about.
Oh, yeah. So, they have a 5-season commitment, a $500 million budget. It's very, very expensive.
Oh, yeah. And it's a surefire way to introducing our skeptical friends to the exciting world of Tolkien.
Yay! Look, let's go back to when Lord of the Rings was first done. It smashed all kinds of records with a clean sweep at the Oscars. Something that we're sure may never happen again.
Yeah.
And not only that, Peter Jackson took on The Hobbit.
Whoa! And there's a clean sweep of that too.
Now, here's what we had. Now, here's who we could be seeing. No Hobbits, though.
Ah, boo.
Yeah, that sucks.
And, no Gandalf.
Nope. Aragorn, no.
Legolas and Gimli,
no.
Ugh. Great. So we gotta have a prediction.
We're trying to predict who's who.
So that's that.
Yes. But now, here's our opinion about the cast.
So the thing, wait, will it connect to Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings?
Wait, before we talk about that, let's talk about the villain.
Ooh, the villain?
Yep, the villain.
So, there has to be a bad guy?
Oh, yeah. There has to be the bad guy. And we're pretty sure it's Sauron.
Of course. We're all sure it's Sauron.
And look, we're pretty sure it's Sauron. Okay? There's no other way. There's nothing else. Now, look, we got the end of the first age. Morgoth was given the boot.
Ah! Morgoth was not the imposter.
Ah, crap.
Well, but I'm pretty sure he was sus, though.
Yes, sus. I mean, Morgoth is so sus. He's not even supposed to be among us. Ah! Well, you're quiet with the bad jokes. How is Morgoth sus? Come on. But we're pretty sure it's Sauron.
Yeah. Sauron's over there looking really sus, bro.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it said, according to this article from Den of Geek, Morgoth was Melkor. And he fell from grace into evil, much like Lucifer. But Lucifer was full of pride. Remember, folks, pride goes before the fall.
Oh, yeah. About that.
And now, they have, the writers at the studio have a lot of filling in to do regarding the Second Age. We got to figure out who is going to be in the story and what happened.
So, what are you reaching for this time, Tierra?
I'm reaching out for my copy of The Lord of the Rings.
The book?
Yep, the book.
And, so, why are you reaching for the book?
Because the book is going to help us determine who or what's going to be in the show.
Well, okay then. While you're reaching for that, I got this to tell you. If you want to know more about Lord of the Rings, subscribe to this channel.
Humphrey, we do that at the end.
I know.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, what you looking for?
Alright. Okay, here we go. Okay, the appendices.
The appendices?
Yep. We have the appendices. So, page 1057.
Jeez.
Yeah. This book I have is so old.
It's old?
Oh yeah. It's very old.
Alright. Is that old?
Yes. It's called The Tale of the Years. Now, let's see.
Great. So you're going to show everyone a picture of the book you got?
I'll do that on Instagram. Okay, so here it is. These were dark years for the men of Middle-earth, but the years of glory of Numenor.
Whoa, so we're going to be seeing that.
Yep. Of events in Middle-earth, the records are few and brief, and their dates are often uncertain. So, because of that, though, we gotta ask ourselves, how are they going to fill in those uncertain dates?
So,
okay, first, the first age ended with a great battle in which the host of Valinor broke... Okay, I am really gonna butcher this. Thangorodrim, and overthrew Morgoth. And so
Morgoth was overthrown. So Morgoth can't be in it.
Yeah, but this is the Second Age. The Second Age ended with the overthrow of Sauron, servant of Morgoth, and the taking of the One Ring. So the One Ring is going to have to factor into this story. Look.
So the Third Age came.
The Third Age came to an end in the Wars of the Ring. But the Fourth Age did not begin until Elrond departed. And that's when all the men came. And the elves and dwarves declined.
Yeah, tired of man. Can't we just bring back the elves and dwarves?
Then the men will have to die out. Okay. So,
here it is.
So what do? There are still a lot of high elves in the Second Age. They lived in London. Oh. And then a lot of the Sindar lived in the forest, and they were the Sylvan elves, of which Tario is a descendant. So, and then the Randall was king in the north of Greenwood the Great, was one of those. Oh, but he was a Noldor. Oh, so we might see Thranduil, a different version of Thranduil. Or should they call Lee Pace and ask him to come back for a few scenes? Maybe. And now, Gil-galad was the last heir of the kings of the Noldor in exile, so he'll have to be featured. And then we have Celeborn, not Celeborn, you uncultured swine. Celeborn was one of Thengol's cousins. His wife's name was Galadriel. So Celeborn and Galadriel are featured. Yep. So we've already gotten a list of those who might be featured. Thranduil, Gil-galad, Celeborn, and Galadriel. And then some Noldor went to live in Eregion. Man, I'm tired of butchering these names. I gotta go back and study my token. And they came to Eregion because of the mithril that was discovered in Moria. And so the dwarves in Moria will be there. Yep, and they will have to be featured. And plus, there was Celebrimbor, who was Lord of Eregion. Oh. So, let's go. And then they have Year One. Year One was the foundation of the Grey Havens. Oh. So, and that's it. A lot of the dwarves left Ered Luin and go to Moria. That's around year 40 of the Second Age. You have to count. Yep. And then Sauron lives in Mordor. So Sauron would definitely be featured. And then there will be drama and political intrigue in Numenor. Okay. So what about the Numenors? The Numenorians have settled almost all over Arda, which is our word for earth. No, wait. Tolkien had a word for earth. Yeah, Arda. And the thing is, I know people have taken issue with diversity and inclusionism, but the thing is, various people from all over Middle Earth. I mean, Middle Earth is only a tiny kingdom in the wide, wide world of Arda. And then Sauron completed the One Ring and Orodrin. Yes, in the year 1600. And then, of course, in 1693, the elves and Sauron went to war. And then Sauron invades Eriador, and Eregion was destroyed, and Celebrimbor was killed. The dwarves seeing what happened, shut the gates of Moria, so Sauron can't come in. Elrond met the survivors and built Imladris. Yes. And that was built in year 1697. And so little we're watching. Oh, so you're still reading? Yep. Sauron whispers lies to the kings of Numenor, especially Ar-Pharazôn, And then in year 3319, Numenor sinks. So Numenor sank. Yep. Just like Atlantis. But Lord Elendil and his family escape, along with everybody who did not go along with the corruption of Numenor. So everybody who didn't go along with it was left. And then Gondor and Arnor are built in 3320. Oh. And so Sauron ended up abandoning his fair form and taking on a more ugly form. And so what happened? In 3430, the last alliance was formed. And that was between men and elves. Why? Because Sauron was definitely being a bad boy, and he attacked Gondor. And so he actually captured the 9 rings that were given to mortal men. And so, what happened? It took like 11 years for them to beat Sauron. And of course, I'm pretty sure I'm a little far-fetched, but in year 3441, Sauron was overthrown by Elendil and Gil-galad, and both Elendil and Gil-galad died. Oh, and then Isildur fights Sauron and takes his 1 ring, but Isildur didn't destroy it! Up you to you, Isildur! And then Sauron passes away because, he lost his form. Oh, and then of course, the tale is told elsewhere about how Sauron had been running around that one place in the Hobbit, Dol Guldur, and then Elrond and Saruman and Galadriel fight him and beat him. Yep. And so there's 40 years between year 1 and year 3441. Oh. So now that's that. Yep. Wow. That was interesting. We had to make a reference to the book. Yeah. I've had this book for years. Years. And I'm going back to it. Yeah. So when was this one? Now. Okay, I've had this since 2003. Jeez, that thing old. I know. But now, we have to ask ourselves, was Sauron truly bad? We all know he goes completely and totally 100% bad towards the end of the Second Age. And he was bad all throughout the Third Age. Yep. Now we have to ask ourselves, is Sauron like Lucifer, or was he more like Loki? Ew! How dare you compare me, your great and wonderful friend Loki, to that despicable wannabe? Blah! Hey, Loki, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. I could be like that if I want to. Nye, 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 nye. Hey, Loki, come on. We were just comparing. Oh, no. You will not compare me to him. So, Sauron tricked everyone into making the rings of power. and made the one ring to rule them all.
Yep, the one ring. It's still kind of a big deal.
It's always been a big deal, especially since the Lord of the Rings' inception in the 50s and the 60s.
Oh, so Sauron's
Real name was Myron, but he wanted more power. He wanted, his major thing was, I'm going to tell everybody what to do because I'm evil. Now, so this, you see, Sauron gave 3 rings of power to the elves. He gave 7 to the dwarves and 9 to the race of men. Look, let's just say this angered a whole bunch of people and was widely regarded as a very bad move.
Well, that was a bad move. So, I mean,
they're trying to get us all. The show needs to hype that up. I really mean hype it up.
Look, I'm sorry. They should have just hyped it up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still a little salty over Sauron not putting his Anator form back on and fighting Aragorn.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to see. Clash of the Titans, mono. Sauron tried to knock down the line of kings that oppose them.
Yeah, and when he sees that one member of that family is still alive, he wanted to get rid of Aragorn. So, there. That is so
yeah, that's kind of upsetting.
And I'm still salty. So Sauron's armies were beaten, and they took him. He was arrested and taken to Numenor, and said, "Now you're going to stay here till you learn your lesson and stop being a bad boy." Yeah, Ar-Pharazôn should have disregarded Sauron. And then, of course, we got Morgoth worshippers. They try to invade the Undying Lands. And now, so all that, we're pretty sure that Sauron was the bad guy. Oh, yeah, he definitely is the bad guy.
Oh, so there's that.
Yeah, there's that. So I'm looking at, so they have the TV series, on Wikipedia. And of course, the Tolkien Estate and Trust, HarperCollins, and New Line Cinema are also throwing their 2 cents into the whole deal. Wow. So it's all action and fantasy. Oh, it's fantasy? It's gonna see. Okay, so this year in 2021, it will premiere on Prime Video.
Yay!
Yay! So we got to figure out who's good, who's bad. How are they going to deal with Sauron?
Oh, man.
So it's going to premiere in 2021, which I find rather funny because the first Lord of the Rings movie, the one done by Peter Jackson, came out in 2001.
Oh, okay. And I'm sure you referenced that a lot of your stories.
Oh, yeah. Of course, we will talk about who's going to be who.
Who's going to be who?
Yeah, as soon as the page updates.
And are they going to try connect it to Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies?
Oh, they should. They should. If they don't, I'm going to be really, really, really mad. Yeah, don't get mad though. Yeah,
Yeah, but there's another way we can handle this story.
What? See, we don't have a lot. Look, we got over close to 3,500 years of history in the Second Age, while hardly any stories. So anything that the directors make up have to somehow sit in that time frame.
Oh yeah, everybody's gonna want to watch Lord of the Rings.
Oh, they should. They should. And one more thing.
Oh, what else do we have?
So they say that it might focus on Sauron.
So Sauron?
Yeah. And Atlantis.
Oh, and Atlantis?
Yep. So now, so it's going to be like Wrath of the Gods? Yep. And it's going to be that big battle that we saw at the beginning of the Lord of the Rings movies. So this is what we're looking at.
Whoa.
So there's only one great villain. It's Sauron.
You're right.
And Sauron could still disguise himself.
Yeah.
It's Sauron.
So you said he was a bad guy?
And I'm definitely certain that he's the bad guy.
Oh yeah. So he used to be
nice. But then he just went straight out BAD. Oh ho 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 ho. We all know there were kingdoms that rose, the glory fell to ruin. Of course, Numenor fell beneath the waves because of its pride.
Yeah. And then of course, so Sauron definitely pulled a worm tongue.
Yep, he pulled a worm tongue.
Or even worse, a little finger. Ew, a little finger. And what is a little finger? Blah. Dang, Loki, come on.
So Sauron's ultimate triumph was getting Numenor's last wicked king to try to attack heaven.
Stop attacking heaven.
And then, of course, London was drowned too. And of course, Numenor was all about Atlantis. Which is, come on, everybody knows the story about Atlantis. A great and powerful kingdom that made one dumb mistake and was banished to the bottom of the ocean. And second, Tolkien had a childhood nightmare of watching his home being destroyed under a massive wave.
Jeez.
Only 9 ships escaped. And Isildur was among those who survived.
Yeah, but we're still a little salty about Isildur, who didn't destroy the ring and died like a chump. Boo.
And now on Game of Thrones part, we might have a multi-generational family history.
So it's going to center on some powerful families, just like in Game of Thrones.
Yep. And then we're probably going to see the founding of Gondor.
Oh, yeah. Well, so,
how did they play it?
How do they play it?
So So we're so curious about how are they going to play the story.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. So how are they going to play it?
Yeah, we will talk about that later on. But right now, we got a lot of new stuff to talk about because this is
2021 will be the year of the nerd.
yes, the year of the nerds like us
Who live, speak,
and breathe.
nerd culture. Yes.
Oh, and there's one more thing we need to talk about in the world of nerd culture.
And what's that?
Oh, you'll see. Okay, everybody. Now we got that out of the way.
It's time to get hyped for another reason.
We've got less than 24 hours until WandaVision is premiering on Disney Plus. Yes! Yes!
Ooh, what about Loki?
Your show comes out in the spring.
Ooh, so despicable. I want my show on Disney Plus now. You're going to have to wait till the spring.
Okay, for all those who forgot, WandaVision was the tale of Wanda and Vision living their lives as a married couple with homages to millions of popular American TV sitcoms such as I Love Lucy, The Dick Van Dyke Show, The Brady Bunch, Full House, Roseanne.
Whoa, that's a lot of shows.
Oh no, we're not done yet. There's also references to Bewitched.
Ooh,
And
there's they all got
Family Ties.
what? Whoa! All them 80s shows, the ones that Star-Lord grew up watching during his years on Earth.
Huh. Well, you couldn't fool me. And then, of course, Wanda and Vision are beginning to wonder, is this even real? What's going on? Is this real? Or is this whole thing a sham? And of course, during the course of the show, he jumped between reality. I mean, WandaVision's gonna be messed up.
But it's also going to be so much fun, even though it is going to be messed up. Ew, what about my show? Well, Loki, you're more
Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah. It's more like Quantum Leap instead of a sitcom.
Ew, I can't wait to be a toy so that I can join all you despicable little pets. Yeah.
Right. And WandaVision is going to be messed up and fun at the same time, featuring some of your favorite characters, Wanda and Vision.
But then we all kept wondering, how is Vision back? We all saw him die because of that stupid space race in Thanos.
Boo! We haven't forgotten Thanos! Boo!
Ew. Thanos. Yeah, Thanos was a real jerk. And that's why when Wanda went full on Scarlet Witch on him, she said, you took everything from me. And I'm yelling, kick his butt!
Yeah! And then we're all saying, get him! Kick his butt! Show him that he's wrong!
Oh, yes. I can't wait to see that happen.
Yeah. Oh, and besides, I also couldn't wait to see that evil Thanos get his butt handed to him.
Oh, don't worry. Tony made sure Thanos got exactly what he deserved. I mean, nobody else was going to hold him.
But him getting a taste of his own medicine was more than good enough for me.
Oh, yeah. So,
Look, we all know Vision's still out there somewhere. Shuri obviously downloaded him onto her computer before she fell victim to the snap. Boo! Ugh, snap! Yeah, well, about that. Yep, let's dial it back for a second and talk Black Panther. Since Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us, aww, there's still talk about who's gonna take over for him. Okay, we'll be discussing that in the Chadwick Boseman Memorial Show. And because we're going to be talking about that in the Chadwick Boseman Memorial Show, we'll deal with that later. Yeah, there's calls for having Shuri take over like she did in the comics, or a reformed version of Killmonger. Oh, please, can we have a good Killmonger? Can we make him just be, good? Yeah. What if Killmonger was good? And, come on. I'm sure Ryan Coogler will have something figured out before then. All right. But then back to WandaVision, which we will have. Well, we got Wanda and Vision. And then we'll be hearing from Darcy Lewis, who now has gone from intern to full-on agent. Oh, so she's not a college intern anymore. Oh, no. She's probably got her doctorate. Oh, she's working with Sword. And we got Jimmy Woo from Ant-Man and the Wasp, and he's going to be working with Sword. And then we got grown Monica Rambeau, and she's got a new job working with Sword. And then we have Catherine Hahn, the immortally hilarious Catherine Hahn. She's going to be Agnes. Was she Agnes, or was she Agatha Harkness? So who was Agatha Harkness? Okay, let me look her up for a second. All right. Oh, no, not Agatha Christie. Agatha Harkness, Google. Cooperate. So, what is she? Okay. According to Wikipedia, she is a witch. And what is she doing? She was a helper. She helped the heroes. So what did she do? In the comics, she took care of Franklin Richards as his nanny. Presumably after his entire family was killed in the Onslaught debacle. But we don't talk about that. Boo. And she even taught Wanda, aka Scarlet Witch, how to use magic. And then Wanda went crazy and killed her. Oh, yeah. But is Agnes really Agatha Harkness? Yeah. So what happened? So, of course, in the comics, though, her son went traitor. And her son went traitor and tried to take over. But the Fantastic Four put an end to that. And he was given the boot. And did she die? Oh, she did die because of Salem 7. But not to worry. She did appear to Wanda. And so Wanda used magic to become pregnant with kids. And yes, we are going to see Wanda have children, okay?
That's almost a near given. Yep. And then Wanda is probably going to be responsible for mutants coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, in the much celebrated House of M story, Wanda became so powerful and yet so annoyed that she erased mutants by saying no more mutants. But presumably at the end of WandaVision, we're going to hear her do something different. She's going to be saying, hey, there's not enough mutants. You're the only mutant left. It's like, oh, and she's like, oh, no. We need more mutants. She's like, it's like, well, there's more mutants. It's like, she's like, no, more mutants. And that's how we get mutants coming out of the woodworks. And then, so the mutants didn't show up until Wanda said those words. And so, what happened? We all thought, so will Agatha return? Yeah. And then, of course, Mephisto stole her babies. Boo. I hate Mephisto. Yeah. He's very annoying. And then what happens? So does she? Yeah. So what happened? So what does Harkness do? She uses magic. Oh, she could use magic? Yeah, she has all kinds of magical spells. Her pet's name is Ebony. He can turn into a panther whenever he needs to. So what happened? So she's been helping? Yes, she does. So that's Agatha Harkness. Well, what about... So we're looking at Scarlet Witch. Yep. Of course, yes, and there will be a point in the show where we see Wanda in her comic book accurate outfit, which real life Elizabeth Olsen refuses to wear. I'm like, yeah, there's just some things that Disney will not allow, nor will Marvel allow on TV. So they said that she came from Magneto. Huh. Yeah. And so she joined the Avengers. She ends up in the book, she joins the Avengers. Marries Vision and has Tommy and Billy. Ugh. So what? So there's, her story has been changed several times. Although we will get a version of Quicksilver, but is it Aaron Taylor Johnson's Quicksilver or even Evan Peters' Quicksilver that we might end up seeing? We don't know. So she will also be seen in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. But is she gonna be good? Or is she gonna go really, really evil? Oh. So that's that. So what are we doing? Well, there's that story. And then, of course, we're also going to get grown Monica Rambeau. Yeah. Let me look her up. Jeez. So we're getting grown Monica. Yeah. She was once known as Captain Marvel. She also joined the Avengers. So it's gonna so so she was the friend of one. Her mom and Carol Danvers were friends. And of course, she didn't believe that Carol died in that plane crash like everyone said. So, and of course, we even saw her famously help Carol choose her brand new suit. Oh, she got a new suit. Yep. You know. So of course, most of this story was told in the movie Captain Marvel, where she didn't assist in the main battle. That was her mom, Maria Rambeau. And of course, she also dealt with Skrulls. Yes, Skrulls. And then, of course, among them, Talos, his wife Soren, and their daughter. Wait, what was the daughter's name? And she wants. Okay, so after the end of the movie, Carol says, when she's helping the Skrulls find a new home, she said, "Look, I'll be back before you know it." And then she's like, "Maybe I can fly up and meet you halfway. And then only if you know the glow. Or I'll build a spaceship. You don't know." So Monica will grow up. We all know Monica's going to grow up and be like Captain Marvel. And yes, in the comics, Monica and Carol meet. So now we got grown Monica. And but in the comics though, Monica was part of the New Orleans Harbor Patrol right after she got hit by a blast of extra-dimensional energy. Ouch! So, does this mean that will Monica get hit by that same extra-dimensional energy that she got hit with in the comics and get those powers that she's known to have? So she ends up being Captain Marvel. And then she picked up Photon and Spectrum. So which name is she going to use? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Will they give her comic book accurate superhero costume? We're not so sure yet. And we got... and what happened? They probably... Okay, at first they weren't going to include her, but the co-executive producer discovered comics with Monica and Scarlet Witch together. She's like, "Hey, wait a minute. Those two usually work together, so I might as well throw her in there." So we're pretty sure Monica gets her comic book accurate powers. Oh, she's definitely getting her powers. Okay. There's nothing about that. And so that's it. So Darcy's got a new job. Yep, we probably might see her in Thor: Love and Thunder. Jimmy Woo might be featured in Ant-Man, the Wasp, and Stature. Oh, so they're gonna work for Sword. Oh yeah. And so Monica gets to go back to being a hero. So she's gonna be back. So they're all gonna see. Look. So now, according to the Wikipedia, it's all about classic sitcoms,
where Wanda and Vision are living their ideal suburban life, but they begin to suspect that not everything is what it seems.
Then we get to see Wanda and Vision build a family,
and then we get to see her raise her kids. And then Monica will be featured, Darcy will be featured, Jimmy will be featured. Where's Nick Fury? Well, we're getting Agnes. Oh, wait. We also, don't forget, we got Deborah Jo Rupp, the mom in that 70s show is Mrs. Hart. Oh, too bad Kurtwood Smith isn't in there. Oh, yeah. And we still have some characters that have yet to be confirmed. Oh. So the thing is, there's 6 episodes in this show. And so that's it, folks. We getting hot. We've already made our predictions. It's gonna lead directly into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse Madness. Yep. And we're also getting the Young Avengers. Come on. Billy and Tommy are the Young Avengers. They're the flagship team. Along with Kate Bishop, Teddy Altman, aka Hulkling. Does that mean that did somebody have a kid from a Skrull? And then there will be Patriot, aka wait, what was his what was his name again? And then America Chavez and even Loki. Ew, not me. I will never side with them. Oh, no. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. You know you're not supposed to lie. Oh, golly. Yep. Sorry, Loki. Let me show you proof that you were part of the Young Avengers. Oh, I am not a Young Avenger. Yes, you are. Look. You see? Look. Look. See? No. There's your name. I am not a Young Avenger. Oh, yes, you are. There's still more. See, here's some of the characters. Iron Lad, Hulkling, Patriot. Oh, played by Elijah Bradley. I knew. Darn, I knew it had to be him. Wiccan. Hawkeye. Not Clint Hawkeye, unfortunately. Kate Bishop Hawkeye. Stature. Vision. Speed. And little kid Loki. A Miss America. Marvel Boy. And Prodigy. A Prodigy? Yep. Oh, golly. Yeah, fortunately, in this story, you die and are reincarnated. Oh, God. And then, of course, the team needed you. But then, and then, of course, apparently you leave the team in episode number 15 when you become a man. Ugh. Really? I don't like it. Oh, come on, Loki. You were the OG. You were an OG Avenger. I was an OG Avenger? Ew. And there are more? Oh. Kind of the Conqueror was there. So was Pharrell, Jessica Jones, Kier the Skrull, New Avengers.
Ew. I do not like that.
Oh, come on. Loki, you were an Avenger. Yeah, be proud. And you're gonna join all the young Avengers. Ha!
No, I will not.
Yes, you are.
Oh. Really? I guess we're gonna turn him into a little kid.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh.
Oh. I'm still tied up by this rope, am I? Loki. Be nice to your friends.
Ugh. And there's that. So, WandaVision's coming out tomorrow, and everybody better get hyped, because we're going to get hyped.
And we're going to give a review of the show real soon.
As soon as we watch the first 2 episodes. And then every week after that. Whoop, whoop!
All right.
Wait, I think we've been talking for far too long.
Wait, there's one more thing we need to do first.
What's that?
You'll see.
Man, we talk too much when it comes to things we like, don't we?
Yep. But unfortunately, we are going to have to say goodbye.
Boo. Hey, that's okay. We got.
Look, the thing is, let's go over what we went through. What? We're talking about the Lord of the Rings series and why this is the year of the Tolkien nerds. The year to get into Lord of the Rings. If you don't have the book, get the book.
What? The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. And look, this is the year of the Tolkien nerd. And the Tolkien nerds?
Yeah. Our vision was to make Tolkien relevant again. And guess what? It's happening. Tolkien will be made relevant again.
Yes!
But
then there's other things we can do. Besides how we make Tolkien relevant again.
Look, when we make Tolkien relevant again,
look, Tolkien will be made relevant again. And because Tolkien's going to be made relevant again,
that means we get to talk about how great Tolkien is.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to sort everything out.
Yeah, Humphrey.
Oh, right. That's not what we're doing.
Okay. Humphrey?
What? What is it? Is it almost time for us to go?
Yeah. Look. It's still look. Face it. The One Ring is still kind of a big deal.
It's still kind of a big deal?
Yeah. Look. If it's not, then I'm sorry.
Look, Sword Rings is kind of a big deal.
So get used to it. Get used to it, folks. Because this is it. The Lord of the Rings is coming back. And it's coming back in full force. So, if you haven't watched the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies, I highly suggest the ones done by Peter Jackson.
Don't watch their cartoons unless you have nothing better to do.
Oh, you're better than that.
And don't forget to catch us on YouTube.
Oh yeah. We do talk about that on YouTube.
So, wait, so Tara, want to take us out?
Yep. And it's called Thank You All So Much for Watching or Listening to Our Podcast. We're glad you enjoyed it.
And it's so much fun when you get to show up and geek out on everything Tolkien related.
That's right. So, here's the thing. Now, don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Yep. If you want more Lord of the Rings content, or Marvel, or Star Wars, or Star Trek, or what have you, please do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you will know when we drop another video. We also do celebrity tributes and other subject matter. Yep. Okay, everybody. I own the show, and the show is over, so meow. Goodbye! 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 Oh, and if you don't watch my show when it happens, I will mess up your studio. Loki! Yeah, Loki, be nice. Ah! Me